So Minecraft preview 1.21.110.20, that is a lot of numbers, just announced that we were gonna get, I can't even like describe it in words, we're gonna get shelves in Minecraft. Like, what? That just completely like blows my mind that we're gonna get shelves in Minecraft. I'll be honest, I never thought in a million years that we would get actual shelves in Minecraft. The simple fact that we're getting all this new stuff that we just never thought we were gonna get ever is incredible. Now, to be fair, the shelves can only hold 3 items at a time, but that's still really awesome. Just the simple fact that we're getting shelves in general, and they're actually also going to be compatible with redstone. So that means we can have certain combinations probably with it and how it would actually function. I'm not really sure. I have no idea. I just know that that's awesome. That we're going to have shelves in Minecraft. That is like the biggest thing I could ever think of. And the update on the copper golems is that they can actually go into a reverted state as a statue instead of just, wandering around and, getting oxidized and whatnot. Whenever they get oxidized, they can actually become a statue like we see in the Minecraft trailer during that mob vote. That's awesome as well. Just have them like kind of stand there whenever you have to walk up to them and shave them off with the X so they can start moving again. Is actually pretty sweet as well. That is incredible. I'm just sitting here looking through all like the thing on the screen right now, and it just looks awesome. We have the new shelf type of decorative block, which comes in the following variants. So pretty much it can be made into any kind of wood type pretty much. And it seems that the craft recipe is going to be stripped logs, stripped stem, or block stripped bamboo. It's just pretty much stripped logs. That's pretty much what it is. And that is going to be awesome. And now you have to do like 6 matching blocks. So I assume it's going to be like, I guess like on the bottom or top, 3 rows. No, 3 rows, not 3 columns, 3 rows. Like you would make a trapdoor essentially. Apparently interacting with any of the 3 slots in the item swaps it with the main hand of the content of that slot. So what I've seen is that supposedly whenever you actually can have 3 of these in a row, you can swap out your entire hotbar for all those items onto the shelves, which is actually really cool because you can just have your hotbar just kind of saved wherever you would like. And that would even help people in creative mode as well if they want to have their saved hotbars and don't want to have to go to the menu the whole time. They can just put up a bunch of shelves and then boom, they can just swap with their hotbar for whatever they need. It's actually really cool. And to be honest, today I was thinking about making a armor trims ranking video, but then I was just watching YouTube shorts and I just stumbled upon Minecraft getting shelves, and I had to know if it was true. So I looked it up, and of course, it's true. Minecraft is getting shelves. Like, just think about that for a minute. That is incredible. The little things we thought we would just probably never get in Minecraft is just suddenly getting added to the main game. Minecraft has evolved so much over these past few years, and we have been getting so many new things that it's incredible. As I'm looking at right here, it's interacting with a single powered shelf swaps all its contents with the 3 rightmost items in the player's hotbar. Interacting with 2 connected shelves swaps the contents with the 6 rightmost items in the hotbar. Interacting with 3 connected shelves swaps their contents with all items in the player's hotbar. So it says interacting with a single powered shelf. I assume that means you're gonna have to use some kind of redstone to actually power the shelf so that you can actually swap the items back and forth with your whole hotbar. That means that you don't have to just sit there and worry about it too much. You're not gonna have to walk up to it and then boom, you accidentally swap your items out. You can actually still do single ones, but if you do like a powered source to it, like redstone to it, I guess, that means that you're gonna be able to swap more than 1 item out. That's what I'm assuming is how that's gonna work. As I'm reading right here, the copper golem has fully oxidized. It will turn into a copper golem statue. I have a few questions about this. It says if the copper golem has fully oxidized, it will turn into a copper golem statue block. Now, when turned into a copper golem statue block, it will freeze in a random pose. So how many poses is the copper golem going to have? Now, when turned into a copper golem statue, the copper golem will drop any item it may be holding. That's might be kind of bad news, but I don't think it's gonna have to worry about it too much. I assume you could put like wax, like honeycombs, or just honey on the copper golem, to kind of stop it from oxidizing. So I don't think that's gonna be too much of an issue. You just need like a honey farm of some sort to do that with. A copper golem turned into a copper golem statue will keep its name if it's named with a name tag. So that's good. At least you don't have to worry about the name tag going away or anything like that. That's really good. Copper golem now interacts with trap chest. I didn't know they didn't interact with trap chest. Unboxing or scraping the copper golem using an axe now affects the durability of the axe. So yeah, you can, as you can see, they've already kind of solved that problem. You can wax the golem and then you'd be pretty much fine. You don't have to worry about it oxidizing, potentially losing your diamonds or anything like that. So that's really good. Copper golem no longer continues chest interaction animation while panicking. I didn't know that copper golems could panic. Now, I'll be honest, if you guys could tell me in the comments below how I can actually interact with the copper golem, because I've been trying to figure out how to interact with the copper golem for a long time. I've been trying to start worlds, trying to turn on experimental features, but for some reason I am unable to toggle experimental features, and I don't know why. It just kind of, I don't know why that's happening. So if you guys can help me out and comment down below how I'd actually be able to interact with the copper golem and maybe even mess around with it a little bit, that would be amazing, and I would really appreciate it. But nevertheless, let's continue going with these little notes of the preview. Okay, copper golem now sorts the same item together even when durability is different. Copper golem now sorts bundles of the same color together. Okay. Copper golem chest interaction sounds now match the animation more closely. The copper golem now turns his head when looking at the player. Okay, cool. Okay, now the copper golem statue block. See, I was actually interested. I was kind of wondering. It says that it's a copper golem statue block. Whenever I think of block, I think I can actually mine it and be able to pick up the copper golem entirely, which would be honestly really sick. I mean, you're technically only sacrificing what, a pumpkin head for that, so that's not a big deal whatsoever. That's awesome. Now, copper golem statue block is a new type of decorative block which has wax and oxidized barriers. So that's actually awesome. You can actually pick up the copper golem statue block. And so we're gonna have 8 different new blocks that it's literally just be the copper golem. You can literally just mine them, pick them up, and boom. That's really cool. Has wax and oxidized variants. That's really cool. The copper golem statue block oxidizes over time and can be waxed like copper blocks. The pose of the block can be changed by interacting with it. So we can actually like just pick up the copper golem and move them around pretty much. Change his pose. But I wonder how many poses the copper golem's actually gonna have. Is gonna be able to do like a little Fortnite dance. Is gonna have like his hands up or anything. See, now if they could do this with the copper golem, make it have different poses. Come on now, Mojang. You can give us bedrock armor stands in Java Edition. I'm just saying, give us bedrock Java stands so we can put our swords and shields on the armor stand. Please, Mojang. If you can make the copper golem have different postures just by standing there, you can do the same thing with the armor stands. Just revamp them. Just redo them. If the copper golem statue block has no oxidation when interacting with it, or when interacted with using an axe, the block will turn into a copper golem again. Okay. So the copper golem statue block has no oxidation when interacting with using an axe. It will turn back into a copper golem. Okay. When connected to a redstone comparator, the copper golem statue block emits a redstone signal based on its current pose. Okay, so that means it probably has about like what, 9 different poses more likely. So that's pretty cool. I mean, at least has like 9 different poses that can just kind of make it look funny and whatnot. We're getting shelves. We're getting the copper golem. I say, Mojang, please bring back the tough golem at this point. Get us the tough golem. That would be absolutely amazing. Bring back the tough golem so that we can have the golem family. We would have the snow golem, iron golem, tough golem, and copper golem all in one update. That would just be so sick to have those 2 come back. That would be awesome. You can have shells, and you can have the little dudes that have like little displays on their hands. That would be sick. That would actually be amazing. Okay, accessibility. Dye colors now have updated icons. I did actually see this in the YouTube short that I saw. Apparently, there's updating how dyes look. So dyes are all gonna have different icons. They're gonna look different than what they did before. I'm not really sure exactly why they're doing that, but I'm not exactly against it either. I don't really have a problem with them changing how it looks. I'm pretty sure they changed how they looked before anyways. So that's not really a big deal. Copper equipment. Hostile monsters now have a chance to spawn with the copper armor equipped, and they can also pick up and use copper weapons and armor. Okay, that's cool. So now we can have zombies and skeletons potentially be able to spawn with copper armor. That's awesome, honestly. Now everything else here is just a bunch of other just like random things that they're having technical issues, I guess. Biomes, blocks, components. Yeah, it's just that's kind of what it seems. But yeah, I just saw. I was honestly gonna make a armor turns video today, but then I saw that and I knew I had to make a video as soon as possible because that is just exciting, like incredible. Even that is awesome. I was just the fact that we're just getting shelves in Minecraft just kind of blew my mind away because none of us would have thought in 100 years that we'd be getting shelves into the actual main game of Minecraft. Now it is cool that we can get it with all wood types, but I do think if they're gonna add shelves with all wood types, maybe in the future we can get a pedestal as well. And if we do get some kind of pedestal, hopefully we can have the tough golem come back with the pedestal so they can both just display an item on it. Like maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe like a miniature version of it or something. I just think it would look cool. You know, if we're gonna get shelves, let's get pedestals too, just by stone, you know? That would be sick. That's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like and subscribe and want to be stayed updated on all kinds of Minecraft promos and big news of Minecraft, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be making other random videos about Minecraft as well, so if you want to watch those, go ahead and click at the end of the video. I'm sure YouTube will send you right to it. But without further ado, I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye!